Welcome to the March 28th, 2022 Advance Report for McGowan Group clients and NetWorthRadio.com listeners. I'm Spencer McGowan, your financial weatherman, with the weekly fast-paced tour of the global financial markets designed to take our clients' decision-making to the next level in pursuit of superior profits. I'm President McGowan Group Asset Management, a team of 9 devoted to our clients, and this YouTube channel was founded for our clients. We're glad you've tuned in, and let's get started. Be sure to subscribe, by the way, and share it with your friends that ask you about finances, because that'll get you off the hook and they can tune in and find out what's going on with greater expertise. This is the Dow Jones Industrial Average for 1 year. After this recent correction, total return for 1 year is 8.4%, not dissimilar from the benchmark S&P 500. Okay, so what's happened during the year and how do different assets compare over that year and since the tech correction of November? The Dow hit 37,000. This chart starts at 32. That's a big old gain, and that's the January correction. A big part of the tech correction started before that. Then we have the Fed change in posture along with the Ukrainian invasion that took the Dow back to about 32,000, which was about where it was when that year started. Now we're 34,800 at the close of the week. The Dow is back to a -5 for the year and a +8 for the whole year. So if you go year to date, you've got a -4 or 5%, and you go for a full year, the Dow's up 8. But most of the progress was lost from this lofty peak. That says you probably need a harvesting strategy, especially if you're one of the founders of a publicly traded company. That's one reason you should tune in and go to NetWorthRadio.com. Set your time for a brainstorming session on your harvest strategy if you have large equity positions. Now, Cheniere, this is the liquid natural gas exporter, and obviously with what's happened in Europe, this week's deal on liquid natural gas coming from the United States into Europe to replace Putin's natural gas, that's a no-brainer. And you can see Cheniere up 38%. The energy complex is up similar amounts over that time, but Cheniere's really leading the way. And 62 was the high, closing the week at about 53. So you could see the advantages of the current energy crisis for investors that know where to go. Not a recommendation for your portfolio until you actually get a plan from us. Just because we talk about a security doesn't mean that you should go all in and buy it, because we need to see what the whole plan is and what your harvesting strategy is going to be. Now, this is 1978 through 1982. Why did we choose this chart? Well, we did a 10-year chart from 1978 through the inflation cycle, but that chart didn't give us as much detail. So I had Stephen Norris, Super Chuck, go into Bloomberg and make this one for us. Now look at this. So 1978-79, the yellow line is inflation. Whoa, baby, that's a huge increase in inflation. Look at that. And what happened to the S&P 500, the white line? Well, 1978 was a +3%. 1979 was a +12%, while inflation is skyrocketing. Okay, so we finished 1979, we're at a +12. Yes, we had a normal correction in here, a little larger correction in here, but finishing the year, what happened? About a 12% gain. So that's 15% over the 2 years that inflation spikes. Then, wow, inflation's peaking, and we get a 25% year in 1980. Well, most people would have thought the market crashed. Well, it did have a mini crash in here. This was very painful. We go from 140 to about 100. We'll call that a 30% correction. That's so painful. But then we finished 15% up in 1982. They ratcheted up the interest rates. The Fed behaved somewhat responsibly compared to what they had done in the 70s. Inflation came down because when prices are high, you make stuff. What was the number one performing sector in through here in the S&P 500? It was energy, okay, or inflation-friendly assets. This is the tech sector, and the one-year performance of Zoom is minus 62%. Facebook is a minus 21. Adobe's a minus 4. Doesn't tell the whole story though. If we look at Adobe, it was 688, now it's 432. That's the November tech correction I referenced earlier. So these multiples are coming down. That's called multiple contraction, and it does tend to happen when you have slowing growth and rising inflation. The value stocks are doing better. The underpriced medical dividends, of course the energy. Those are two sectors that are leading the way and providing resilience for those that were smart enough to get into those. Now, this is oil. 1 year, oil's up 109%, went to 130. This week it went to 115, settled back to 110. Commodities are becoming fast and loose in the trading. The wild swings in the commodity prices. Now, what's oil going to do in the future? Well, these are actual futures contracts, future delivery, right? So you take a Pioneer Exploration, going to deliver to Southwest Airlines, right? So you got a seller and a buyer. They're only paying $75 a barrel out in 2024. Right now, of course, 110. Notice the backwardation in here. That's a huge margin, and we're still looking for explanations on why. I'm Spencer McGowan, President, McGowan Group Asset Management. Thank you for tuning into the YouTube channel. We are grateful that you came to see what we're producing for our clients to help them make great decisions in the year ahead. Thank you for tuning in to Net Worth Media today and our efforts over the past 2 decades to educate clients and help clients make great decisions. That's the reason that we're here at YouTube McGowan Group, Apple Podcasts, Net Worth Radio, and networthradio.com. The Net Worth Media effort is designed to help you make great decisions and address value at risk of loss, fluctuation in the markets. Remember, if we talk about a security, doesn't make it a recommendation until you come down and get a plan from McGowan Group Asset Management, the team that cares. You can set a Zoom meeting or an in-office meeting at the Crescent, and we'll give you a written plan that encompasses what we believe to be the best allocations. This is a team of 10 devoted to you. That includes the research that you see each week from Reuters, from Bloomberg, and from the best sources. We always post links at networthradio.com for what we believe can help you make great decisions, the research that comes up. Now, the Net Worth Media effort is also designed to address cycles in the market, value at risk of loss. At networthradio.com, you can get the ADB form that shows, yes, we're a fiduciary, a registered investment advisor. It covers the costs of hiring our team to help you in the future ahead. It really helps to have an expert team on your side that you can reach by phone, email, and of course, a team that's here for you every week to address what's going on in the markets, because anxiety can often lead investors to make decisions that are either dangerous, chasing things, or selling things when they shouldn't. And that's a big part of our planning effort at McGowan Group Asset Management. Thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to serving you and your family in the years ahead.